Okay, guys, we're back with another tier list with Dragon. Oh shit, I didn't
Roar.
mean to open Discord. Um,
Stop opening Discord.
You'll get to see all my fucking private messages.
Oh my gerb. I'm just kidding.
And we're doing a weapons tier list for Conqueror's Blade. This is
Yes.
Scimitar, by the way. I know you can barely see it, but it's Chain Dart and Scimitar.
Because there's no image for Scimitar for some reason for all these fucking weapons.
I don't know why. Okay, what weapon do you want to start off with, Dragon?
Let's get the range out of the way first.
Okay, we'll just go in order then. Longbow. S tier. I'm kidding. No.
Yeah, I don't think longbow is good. Short bow is better than longbow.
Longbow does almost no damage to anything. The only thing that does any sort of actual damage is its explodey shot. And even then,
Yeah.
it kind of sucks. Um, do you have any thoughts on it?
Yeah, okay. I will say it's good if you want to screw with an enemy's range, but it's not worth it in the end because you're only able to really kill a ton of range in very low health units. That's
Yeah.
it. It's not worth it to
And if you're wanting to just kill range, you can just be musket, which we'll get to next, I guess.
musket
I'd
high.
I'd say here
Just
because
sorry.
you have to like prioritize one of two routes. It's either you go for the hero killing or unit the ranged unit killing with the grenades, and there's like no in between.
Mhm. Um, I would say the reason why it's super high tier, it's just because of the amount of grenades that thing can throw. It
Well,
can at least
it kind of
it can
sucks outside of its two grenades.
yeah.
So
It's better than a short bow.
yeah, the short bow, it's fallen on hard times.
um, the reason why I say it is because of how powerful the grenades are. The flame alone can screw an entire advance because it's just flame, and the fact that I think it's a ruin. I forgot. But
There's
you can. Sorry.
the thing thinking about Dragon is it gives another caltrop. It doesn't give another grenade. It gives another caltrop.
Weird. I swear I thought I saw another thing that gives like another flame grenade.
No, there's nothing that gives them another flame grenade.
Okay. Well, still, explosive in a fire grenade that doesn't insane him. It's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah. Um, and then the last ranged short bow.
It's better than the longbow. That's the
Uh,
funny part.
it does a lot of hero damage if you do it perfectly. The thing is, you have to do it perfectly.
The only reason I say short bow is up there is because it does elemental effect like poisoning and stuff. It actually can decent do damage to each individual stuff.
It's poison and bleed. Which is really its main thing. You have to hit it with the poison shot and then the bleed shot, and after stunning them, and then you get all that bleed damage off, and that's what kills the heroes.
Yeah, and you can actually, even though you don't have the range for it, you can still kill units with it.
Yeah, it's still an annoyance, like all ranged, but
You're
it's
not heavily screwed on a certain part.
yeah. All right, next one.
Um,
Let's go Maul.
yeah.
It's so stupid how overpowered Maul is. Also, I'm getting captivated by this ad right here.
I think
I'm
that
just
was
gonna scroll
Sun.
down. Sons of
Yeah.
Wukong, something like that. But
Yeah.
Maul is just so stupidly overpowered. High damage, heavy armor,
Well, I seen like
CC
one video.
immunity. Like, gosh,
I seen like one video, dude. I think it was Coffeefield Gamer, something. Fucking killed 4 heroes in one go.
not
I was
surprised.
like, God
Maul does so
damn.
much damage, and it's such a tanky class, and it is in its little spinny mode. You're immune to crowd control.
Definitely. What was it? Yeah, with Maul, I will say this: it's the combination of everything together. Heavy armor, insane damage, CC immunity. just everything adds together, makes her just a scary foe.
Yeah. Overpowered foe. That's why it's in the highest of high tiers.
Yeah.
Um, Pike. It
It's better than range. It's up there definitely because it's a good hero fighter. I won't
uh
say it's a good unit killer. It is a very good hero fighter.
it can be if you're a great Pike, because there's difference between a good Pike and a great Pike, because
Yeah.
it's easy to learn, hard to master. Um, like I'd say I'm a decent Pike, but
Nah, he's ass.
there's so the skill gap between a good Pike and a great Pike is gigantic, and a great
Oh,
Pike
definitely.
will destroy everything, units, heroes, everything. Like, it doesn't
The,
matter what class you are, except for maybe Maul, but it will destroy you.
the only reason I say it doesn't go up higher, it's not the greatest for hero unit killing, especially if you're getting out, if you're like facing off against a big group of enemies. Yeah, it's not the greatest for going after units, I will say.
I mean, yeah, not the greatest, but it still does a good amount.
Yeah, it's definitely still.
When you're at that great Pike level, you can kill units.
Oh, definitely.
Um,
Um,
Short sword, I guess. I'm
I
gonna put
haven't
it
had a bit
there.
experience with it. Yeah, I haven't had an experience with short sword.
Okay, well, I mean, like, one, you're confident you're not gonna die for a bit, and but whenever you see a short sword, you're almost never threatened because they do so little damage.
Yeah, I think the only thing that like scary the fact because they're so fucking tanky.
Yeah, when they pop their iron sides, then they go like invincible for a little bit. That's the only really annoying part. I mean, sure, there's the shield throw, but like, if you can deal with dual blade stuff, dual blade shurikens and scimitar shurikens, you can deal with the fucking shield throw.
Yeah.
Like it, it's okay.
And I will say this though, it doesn't matter for tanky. If you can't do damage, guess what I'm gonna do if I have a short sword running at my units? I'm gonna have my units in circle and just beat the shit out of him until he dies.
Yeah.
Because you can't run past units, so I'm just gonna have my units circle you and then kill you.
Now the little belly flop thing they do is annoying, but that's like a one-time use move, and then it's on cooldown for a while, just like all the other
Then the
ultimates.
short sword's fucked.
Yep. Like all it has left after that is its little iron sights, and if it's not at a distance for the shield throw, it's kind of fucky wucky. Oh no, what have I done?
And by the way, guys, we are not counting our opinion of these weapons with the runes of the season. These are our own opinion of these weapons in general, of how scary they can be or what
Oh,
their
I was
stats.
counting in the runes because
Oh,
it changes depending on the season.
yeah, that's true.
Because the
Well,
runes, it short bow's dependent on its runes.
true. Range especially is.
Yeah, ranged especially is dependent on its runes. One of the glaive abilities that we're going to get to is dependent on a rune for it to be so good. Like, it's still good on its own, but like it's amazing when you get the rune. Um,
The one thing that never changes is Maul.
yeah,
Maul will always
it will
be up there.
always be up there. You know what else will always be up there with it? Scimitar.
Mm,
What do you mean?
yeah. The only reason I say it can be because you can get killed real fast.
Yeah, you're a light armor, but it has a smoke bomb. It's better dual blade. Its
True.
Q knocks down people. This Q doesn't. Its T traps people, and its grab is on a shorter cooldown than this one. Its getaway is a smoke bomb, and you flip super far back. Dual blade does not have that. It has worse shurikens, sure, but it's still annoying. Like dual blade,
Yeah.
like it's just better dual blade.
The only if you because I played it a bit. The only unit killing. It's another weapon that's an overpowered as shit fucking hero killer. It is a scary hero killer.
Oh yeah, that's what the shurikens are for.
I telling you right now,
Oh,
this
what?
I've
What?
oh no, what have you done?
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
there.
it's back.
Um, the shurikens can do some, but it's only good against like very, very, very light armor targets. There's nothing else it really will even then, it's still not.
Yeah, but the smoke bomb's still there. It'll
Yeah.
disrupt everything, so that immediately makes it great.
I just wouldn't. If you want to rip and tear heroes, definitely your main one of your main choices.
Yeah, while
You
being an
will
absolute shithead that nobody respects.
What else?
No, we'll just do
Yeah, that's
dual
the
blade while
only.
we're at it.
Okay.
Like it, it functions well, not functions, but it serves the same kind of purpose as a scimitar.
It's
But
just
you're
doesn't.
respected.
One also, it doesn't have an auto lock feature.
Yeah, it doesn't have auto lock like scimitar does with its chain, where it
Yeah, the
just darts out,
chain.
keeps you trapped, and then goes over and grabs you and keeps you trapped even longer.
The chain door has two stunt like tracked up locks where they
Yeah.
keep people stuck,
Dual
and
blade
one of
only
them's their
has
base.
the one ultimate that does that.
Yeah, and chain dart has two, and one of them's a basic ability, so its cooldown's easy to come back.
And then when you get the armor set for scimitar, its Q knocks down heroes. Or the
Oh yeah.
slash. So back to dual blade because we were supposed to be talking about
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
Um, the ultimate's good. The damage is high, like it's supposed to be for a light armor.
I was about to say, this is you. This is fucking you.
I main it, so I know the ins and outs of it. The getaway is glitched. Like you'll press the getaway ability and you'll just stay in place, and you're kind of fucked. Like for instance, against a chain dart, you get knocked down by that Q. I'll press R to use my getaway ability, but I'll stay in place. Where in reality, I'm supposed to flip back, get away from them, and be able to dash away. But then I'm just stuck there, not able to do anything. Its other like high damage abilities are great. The shurikens have bleed, and it's on a short cooldown.
I will say shurikens are definitely it's me. It shurikens can fucking irritate and fuck some people up.
Oh yeah, the bleed is really where it's at for the shurikens because you'll hit a hero with it that's at low health, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I got away," and then they drop dead from a heart attack.
And especially
Because
if you get close enough to a range unit.
oh yeah, against blue units in general, it'll do great.
Or any range. I've seen you get a hold of a range and you fuck a lot of the range up just by getting close with the shurikens.
Yeah, and then I have to run away because I got shot in the dick too many times. Nadachi.
Not god tier. You know what? A or S. Just because of the bloodlust.
I'm always able to deal with them super easily.
Oh, yeah. It's gotta be. It's high up. The only reason I said that is because of the bloodlust. Because if you have the full stack of bloodlust going, they are an annoying motherfucker to kill.
Sure, the bloodlust is good, but so many newbies use Nadachi that
Yeah.
you almost never see an actually good Nadachi anymore.
Okay. I used to main for a bit Naradachi. The bloodlust, it's its defil benefit. Um, it's one of those units you really do not want getting close into your backlines. So like phalanx, you guys know phalanx. You let a Naradachi get into your phalanx, and your phalanx dead. I've seen 2 units of phalanx get ripped apart by a Naradachi that's in full bloodlust mode.
Really?
And what else are because their ultimate it constantly hits will stun back enemies or units. So it's just kind of one of those irritating classes. Like I really fucking hate that thing.
Yeah,
You know what I
you see,
mean?
you have a lot more problems with them than I do because my unit's always able to kill them instantly, and I've been able to easily kill them with the phalanx.
Mm. Yeah, I just dealt with different ones. I guess I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's just why I want to put them in B because I've always seen them either do stupid stuff, get killed easily by myself and my unit. Like I almost never see them as a threat.
Yeah.
Like, I'll
I
see
will.
Pike as a threat. I'll see a Maul as a threat. But, like, any of these, I don't see them as threats. I see them as, like, they're there. Like, they're
I
annoying, they're
would.
there.
Yeah. And it's not a good hero killer. It really is annoying units, but it's not a good hero killer. I feel like with Nadachi,
Yeah.
because there's so many classes that can stuck. Because the whole thing relies on hitting people with bloodlust. So you get a chain dart, dual blade, pike, maul, anything that stun locks. Your whole thing about Nadachi just goes out the front door.
Yep.
That's my experience when I used to main Nadachi a lot. Was you get stun locked, you're just dead.
Yeah.
But here's the benefit: you get a full bloodlust going into a line that then they can't stop you in time. It's gonna take a second before they can kick you off.
Yeah, just because you regenerate the health every time you hit.
And it doesn't help if you have CC immunity. I think for a couple seasons ago they used to have CC immunity, so it just kind of made it retarded to deal with them.
Yeah, I have no clue about it a couple seasons ago, but this season I know that they don't have that.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they're very underpowered right now this season.
Yeah. Spear. No.
It's
No.
yeah, especially right now. It's just against no.
The runes are bad. Like, this is my secondary weapon of choice, besides dual blade. Like, I'll go to spear, either that or longsword after dual blade. And spear just sucks. It sucks so much. Like, its
Yeah,
ultimate is nice and all, it can knock down heroes, but you, like, twirl an inch to the right, and then you don't hit
you
it.
miss them. I would say there are one of their R abilities.
Their
Their
spear
spear
kick
kick.
that makes no damn sense at all as to how you get the spear back is good. That's the only good thing about them. But,
Yeah,
like,
I will agree to that.
sometimes my shurikens hit harder than that kick. And it's on a 4-second cooldown for the shurikens, whereas the kick is like, oh, I don't even remember the cooldown. I know it's like above 8.
Yeah, and still, it's not that great. It's just not a good one.
Yeah.
If you want to use like a spear item, use a pike.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
Yeah, it's just plain not good. Poleaxe.
Especially right now, because I've tried it before. All of their ruins are just shit.
And I have my abilities leveled. I have all the runes for it. It just sucks, man. It's depressing.
Yeah, it's just
Alright,
not having its own day.
let's move on
All
to
right,
Poleaxe. Boop.
midi high tier. So what
So
I
much
found,
crowd control, it's stupid.
and it has a certified hero killer. I forgot the name of the builds because I don't usually play Halberdier, but it basically they stab you, throw you to the ground, and you're stun locked for so long, and then they're immediately beating the unholy hell out of you.
Well, they have two ultimates. One of them is Rough Justice, which is an animation lock like the Dual Blade ultimate, which it stuns you, puts you in an animation, he slams down on you, let the hero and the rest of his unit do the work. The other one is the Lockabar Strike, where he does a series of strikes which will knock down someone each time it hits. Every time it hits, it knocks down. So you're stuck on the floor either way with a halberd up your asshole.
Beating the shit out of you.
Yeah. And it's it's a bleedy asshole because of how much that poleaxe hurts.
If you want my honest opinion, Halberdier is a light armored hero killer. You will, if you're a dual blade chain dart, you get caught by that thing, you are
Changer
going
has
to
a
die.
much better chance. It's just a hard counter to dual blade.
Well, I'm just saying, with most they get the chain ability going. If you do not have the right enough armor to survive it, the Halberdier will just kill you.
Well, yeah, but Dragon, the other two light armors are shortbow and longbow.
Yeah.
They don't count.
Yeah, fuck those things.
Pretty much, yeah. Hard counter to dual blade. The only reason I don't say scimitar is because of the smoke bomb, and because it'll throw its chain, stun lock you. You do the R, stab them. You do the Q, it knocks them down, and then you flip away and run away. Dual Blade, I'm trying to do my getaway, and I'm stuck in place because the glitch is so freaking stupid.
Sounds like some personal experience. Just kidding.
Yes, very personal experience. Alright, let's do Glaive.
Not god tier, but definitely up there.
I would say just because of the rune it has, it's A tier.
Yeah.
Because its ultimate, it already does a shit ton of damage. And then normally it would just knock you down, but with the rune it keeps you stunned.
For
You're
a
like
crap
stunned.
fucking ton.
Yeah,
Of
it's a
time.
4 or 5 second stun, which in Conqueror's Blade time is a lot.
You're fucked.
That might as well be 7 hours. And then it
And
just hit you with the rest of it, and then bam, you're dead.
and their horse ability's not that bad.
Oh yeah, their horse ability is
It's
always annoying. Depending on what like passive buff you go, if you get a passive ability for them, the like little shout and everything, you can up your unit damage and your damage. And I don't remember what the other one does. Um,
well,
but
yeah, I think this is on you. I haven't really checked out Blade in a while.
yeah, it's just good. Long sword.
It's fucking. Oh, this is my fucking. Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah, it's great.
The only reason I say it's not S tier, it does not do enough damage.
Sure, but you're not gonna die.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's still high tier. It's still up there, but
Oh yeah, you're
if you get
benefiting the team while not being able to die. The short sword is just benefiting itself.
it is a decent unit killer. Um,
And it also
yeah,
has
it's
knockdown abilities, unlike this
true.
boy.
It does have a good amount of knockdown power.
With Valor, it'll knock you down, and then its ultimate, the Shield Bash, will also knock you down.
Hey, developers of Conqueror's Blade, why the fuck did you nerf my longsword?
Yeah, it seems it's more towards the ally healing now than the self healing. So healing your allies has become even more important as a longsword, which is
Oh,
also why it's in S tier because it literally heals you.
I forgot. I completely brain farted when we talk about this. It also increases damage. There's a second layer ability. So you do one that does heal, and then there's a second ability called Knight's Vow that increases damage and defense.
Oh, it increases damage? I thought it only increased defense.
Nope, increases both.
Oh. Okay then. Well, I guess that's our tier list, because there's no more.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get more next season, considering the trailer just came out.